to another video. My name's Max and today we're doing a spooky Halloween related video.
Because it's October.
We are going to be making some Halloween themed stickers today. I know the other two videos we've had so far this October weren't categorically Halloween themed, but they were a bit creepy, so it counts. And next week's video is going to be a bit seasonal as well, so, you know, look forward to that. Feel free to get some of your own art supplies out and make some spooky Halloween art with me, and I hope you enjoy the video. Right, let's begin. I really enjoyed making this video, a lot more than some of the other stuff I've been doing recently. It was just so sort of like indulgent. I just really fancied making some stickers, and so that's what I did. I make stickers all the time, not always to this sort of standard. I tend to just make little doodly ones, but when I do make ones that require a bit more effort, I enjoy it very much. So my general process with making stickers is sticker paper, of course, and then I think about what size I want the stickers to be, and I draw a grid that kind of matches that size. Then, of course, I draw them out in pencil, and then go over them in pen, and then colour them in with whatever I coloured them in with. In this case, I used coloured pencils because I wanted these to be really high quality and look almost digital, whereas if I'd used alcohol markers, which is the other thing I like to use, they aren't as kind of, like, you don't have as much control over them. They bleed everywhere, they're more difficult, and so that's why I didn't pick them. Once I've completely finished and drawn my stickers, I like to photocopy them. If they're good enough, if they're just silly doodly ones, then I don't. But I photocopy them onto more sticker paper, cut them all out, and give them a nice coat of Mod Podge so that they have that kind of shiny finish that more commercial stickers have. And speaking of commercial stickers, not the whole reason, I made these for fun as well, but I made these with the intention of selling them at a sort of crafty festival thing for like a youth festival in Brighton that I'm going to be going to. By the time this video's out, I'm pretty sure I'll have gone already, so I can't like ask you to buy my stuff, which is fine. But I'll also be selling the other stickers I made. I made all sorts of things for my Etsy shop, which never happened. I don't know if I told you or not, but yeah, it basically said, you're not 18, so go away. So yeah, that's why that didn't work, and that's why I never kind of fulfilled that promise. But I feel like selling stuff at a market is a much more sort of cozy, personal kind of experience anyway, so I'm very excited about that, and these will be one of the things that I sell. I made 12 stickers in total. This first one here is a carved up pumpkin, and this one took quite a while. It was quite a simple design, but I wanted a lot of like tone and depth to it, so with all of these actually there was a lot of layering of different colours of pencils to give the shades like undertones that made them look a bit more realistic. I always kind of like that art style where the colourings are quite realistic, but then the line art's quite cartoony. It's just very satisfying for me. When I was doing the sketching process off camera, I noticed that they all kind of looked, I mean, they were all tied together by the theme of Halloween, obviously, but they looked a bit spare, and that's why I included the sort of the roses and the thorns kind of wrapped around some of them. I think the only ones that don't have that is the hissing cat and the Halloween juice, because I just couldn't think of a way of including them without kind of cluttering it, but I think they look cool anyway. I just wanted to have a sort of motif that kind of combined the stickers as a set in case someone wanted to use them all together, like to cover a sketchbook or a notebook or something. And I ended up being really happy with the results. As you can see, the pumpkin there, I keep wanting to call it a jack-o'-lantern because of Minecraft, but I don't think that's what they're called. The pumpkin does look very kind of edible. It looks just so nice. I mean, it looks better in real life. For some reason, this weird sort of grey haze came over my camera at this part of filming, but you know me, there's always technical troubles. I don't do computers. The next one here is a cat ghost. Originally I drew it as just a normal ghost, but I thought it looked kind of plain and boring, so I gave it ears and some whiskers. And it was kind of difficult for painting the white, not painting, colouring in the white. That's something that lots of people struggle with, and my tip would just be use grey and another colour to do the shading. Like I used pink and blue. You can't really see the pink as much on camera, but by using another colour lightly in combination with the grey when shading it, just makes it look nicer. It just looks more kind of realistic and vibrant instead of like plain and boring, just white and grey. And another tip with things that are black, as you can see there, I'm doing the black cat, and I originally did it red and brown, and that's because nothing, well, I say nothing, cats, animals and things, when they're black, they're really just very dark brown, so by putting sort of undertones of red and brown, it makes it look a lot more realistic, and also you can't really shade black because it's the darkest colour, so I wanted to have the texture of the fur be a bit more prominent, and that's why I used a lighter colour underneath, but as you can see it still ended up looking like a black cat. Thankfully at this part of the video the filming quality just like increased. I don't know what happened. I don't know why it was so crappy before and all of a sudden it's like 40k now, who knows. But I also wanted to talk a bit about just my YouTube channel in general. At the moment I am at school and I'm in my GCSE year and I've got like mocks every 5 minutes. So I think my videos are probably gonna take a dip in length and possibly quality because I just don't have the time to be consistently making high quality content every week. So that's why doing something like just making 12 stickers, it takes a morning to do, and it's something that's probably gonna be a bit of a recurring theme. Not necessarily stickers, but just having more simple video ideas. I'm just gonna keep making videos every week for as long as I can, and if it gets too stressful, I'll just ditch it and like, whatever. Right, now I've said that, let's talk about Halloween. Woo, spooky. I never really did Halloween as a child because my mum thought that it was kind of weird to go and ask strangers for sweets. I mean, it is kind of weird, like, they could put anything in those. Especially when they give you just sort of packages that aren't even, like, commercially wrapped sweets. It's like, okay, razors? But I think I'll be going this year with my friends. And I know I'm kind of too old for Halloween, but, I mean, like, it's a gap in my childhood and I want to kind of experience it a bit more. There's a couple houses near where I live that really put on a big show with, like, lights and whole front house decorations and everything, and it's really cool. And yeah, it'd be nice to actually experience it instead of just sort of looking out my window at all of the 5-year-olds having fun. And I thought that these stickers might be a nice thing for people to give out when they're trick-or-treating, because I remember the one time I did do it as a kid, I think it coincided with me being vegetarian, and of course most sweets are, like, they have gelatin in it, which is boiled down, like, animal bones, so I couldn't have that, so I just thought it might be nice for kids who have dietary requirements or whatever to have like something that isn't food but still be able to kind of take part, which I know it's not really gonna make that big of a difference if one person decides to do that with these, because, you know, it's like there's a lot of like dietary requirement kids. Anyway, back to what I was saying. I eventually will be 18 and will be able to have an Etsy shop, and if I end up doing that, I will put these on there, so you're gonna have to wait a couple years, but if you're interested in buying these, just like hang in there. Let me know which ones of these are your favorites in the comments, just like for fun. I think my favorite is I mean, I like the pumpkin, but I also like the one at the end, which is a cat with a witch hat, because I like cats. I like all the cat ones, actually. I mean, I'm actually very impressed with myself with these, not to brag or anything, but I think my colour pencil skills have developed very nicely over the past year. Now all I need to do is actually learn how to paint properly, but you know, that could be a while. We're kind of drawing to the end of this part of the video, so I'm just gonna give a very quick overview of everything we've done. Pumpkin, cat ghost, cat, gravestone, skull, cauldron, bat, wolf, hat, pot, candle, cat with hat. There. Enjoy. This one actually took me quite a while because I couldn't figure out what color I wanted it. Like, I wanted it grey, but I didn't know what undertones to use. In the end, I ended up using like blue, purple, pink, and green. And with the hat, I just did it kind of mainly brown with green undertone. So I finished them and I printed out like 10 different copies, and here I'm just cutting them out, cutting around them, and covering them with a coat of Mod Podge to give them that sort of professional, shiny sticker feeling on top. As I mentioned earlier, I'm going to be selling these at a festival, but if you can't come and you want some of these designs, then you're in luck because I've recently set up a Redbubble and I'm going to be uploading some of the best ones onto that, and there you can buy them in the forms of mugs, hats, coasters, all sorts of random stuff. Like, go, enjoy it. I've also uploaded some of my watercolor surrealist paintings and some of the color pencil drawings from my Instagram on there. So if you want to, I don't know, wear one of those on a t-shirt or have it on your phone case or a notebook or something, then you can check that out there too. But if you want to support a young artist, then please check that out. The link will be in the description. Thank you. And we're now at the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you did. And thank you for watching all the way to the end. If you were making spooky stuff art-wise along with me, please let me know what you were doing down in the comments. I really like hearing about what you guys like to get up to. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!